Why do people suddenly feel deeply attached after physical intimacy, even when they promise themselves they wouldn't catch feelings? One moment it feels casual, controlled, just physical, and the next moment your mind is replaying memories, craving their presence, and feeling emotionally exposed. This isn't weakness. This isn't stupidity. This is biology mixed with psychology. Physical intimacy doesn't just involve the body, it directly rewires the brain. When you're physically close to someone, your brain releases powerful chemicals like oxytocin, dopamine, and vasopressin. Oxytocin is often called the bonding hormone. It doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't care about your intentions. Its job is simple: create attachment. That's why after intimacy, your brain quietly starts labeling the other person as safe, important, and emotionally significant. Even if the relationship was undefined, your nervous system starts building a bond. Dopamine adds another layer. Dopamine links pleasure with memory. So your brain doesn't just remember the moment, it associates that pleasure with the person. Suddenly, you're not missing the act, you're missing them. And then there's vulnerability. Physical intimacy lowers emotional defenses. It creates a temporary sense of closeness, even if the connection isn't emotionally stable. Your guard drops, your mind opens, and once vulnerability enters the picture, attachment follows naturally. Another reason attachment forms is imagination. After intimacy, the mind starts filling in gaps. It creates meaning, potential, and future scenarios. You start projecting qualities onto the person that may not even exist. You're not reacting to who they truly are. You're reacting to how they made you feel in a moment of closeness. This is especially powerful if you were already feeling lonely, emotionally deprived, or unseen. In that state, intimacy feels like relief, and the brain quickly confuses relief with love. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Emotional attachment after physical intimacy doesn't always mean real connection. Sometimes it means your brain is chasing the chemical afterglow. Sometimes it means you bonded faster than the relationship developed. And sometimes it means you attached to the feeling of being desired, not the person themselves. This is why when intimacy happens without emotional clarity, it can leave you confused, anxious, and emotionally exposed. You start caring more than you planned. You start expecting more than was promised. And when the other person pulls away, it feels like rejection, even if nothing was ever defined. The pain doesn't come from losing them. It comes from losing the emotional bond your brain already created. Understanding this changes everything. It helps you stop blaming yourself. It helps you realize that attachment isn't a flaw, it's a biological response. But awareness gives you power. When you understand how intimacy affects your emotions, you stop confusing chemistry with compatibility. You stop chasing people who only connected with you physically, and you start protecting your emotional energy. Because real connection isn't just about closeness in the moment. It's about consistency, safety, and emotional presence over time.